Alright, hey guys, my shirt represents what I wanted to talk about today. So, as you guys know, in May, I think it's the 24th, 26th. On the 26th of May, this one right here, I went to go see Dan and Phil at their tour, and I was super excited. I was being all fangirly. Me and my sister were going, and me and her were being all fangirly on the way there. I even asked a really creepy question. What do you think they're wearing? And then Sam said, I think they have a whole bunch of different outfits, and they did. But I wanted to talk with you guys about my experience, if I haven't said that already, but my experience going there, the journey, not really the journey there, but so me and my sister arrived at the hotel around 4 o'clock. So the show started at 7:30. We got there at 7, so we had 3 hours to spare. So we just laid there and stayed there. We got showered, we got ready, and we ate. And at 7 o'clock, we got in our drive there and went to where we were seeing them. So when we got inside, they were all in line. I talked to people, and they were all really nice. Everyone's really nice there. We had just talked about them, about how exciting this is, their journey, how long they waited, where they lived, and I met a girl who drove 4 hours to go see them. I only drove 2.5. But, so, we got there, and we got in, and we sat in our seats. We were 5, so there was 4 rows in front of us, so we were the 5th row back, closest to the seats, so the stage was like this out front, and then there was this area right here, like the pit, and then there were bars, and then there were seats out, like knees touching the bar, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They weren't, and they were like spread, and then it went up really far, and then on the sides were the walkways, and at the top of the sides were like where they did music and stuff like that. They were backstage. Phil said that he enjoyed watching all the people dance and sing and get up and do stuff because of us, and they were happy because of us, and it was really bringing tears to my eyes. And then I wasn't crying until the day after. I was in tears. I was so happy. It was the best experience. So me and my sister sat in we didn't really sit, but we got there, we danced and stuff like that. I posted a few things on my old Instagram. I don't have Instagram anymore, I'm sorry. But I posted a few things on my old Snapchat. Still have Snapchat. And just having so much fun, singing, dancing, hanging out, doing so much stuff. It was the most beautiful thing. And then when it all started, we were dancing to Let 'Em Up. I remember that. And then lights went out, pitch black. Everyone was screaming. I was in my seat, sitting down, because it scared me. Like, I jumped back and I flew into my seat. But I realized that this was the time I was going to see the people that I looked up to the most, and that mean the world to me, and have been there for me for a very, very long time. I was with Phil from the very beginning. I just started watching Dan like a year ago. But seeing the timeline that they had, and on the microwave thing that they had there, was, I knew it started, and then they came out, and it was like everything was right. I was meant to be there, and I was meant for this to happen, and this was meant for me. And when I heard them speak, both speak, my heart melted. I was so happy. I was super fangirly. And my sister next to me was not as bad as me. I fell out of my chair. That's how far I was, like, leaning forward out of my chair, and I fell. But hearing them speak made me actually realize, and taking those steps made me realize that I was there. This is real. I am in front of the people that have been there for me, that I looked up to, that inspired me to do this, basically minus my friend, but with my, not minus my friend, but with my friend. So they were there for me when I needed them the most. I looked, and then they did so many things that made me realize that I was there with them. When they're going through fan art, when Dan showed his emotion, his cringe emotion, when Dan was doing the internet support group, when they were singing and drawing cat whiskers, when they were twerking, I realized I was there. I realized that they were right there in front of me, and that this whole thing is real. They just mean the world to me, and some people don't understand that. The only reason I talk about them a lot is because it helps me get over whatever's going on, and I feel happy. And when I started watching them, I came out. I started being different. I was a whole new person. I just wish I got to meet them. Meeting them would have, like, done so much for me. Telling them personal things for the little bit I could. Taking a picture. They just mean so much. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say this in this video, but they do. And some people just don't see it. But I was, after the show, when they were gone, I felt upset. I wanted to cry, but I waited till I got home. I wanted them back. I wanted the chance to talk to them. I wanted the chance to explain, because they're the only people I can trust. Like, all my YouTubers that I watch are the only ones I trust. When the lights went out the second time, I kind of had a but a little panic attack, because I don't like the dark. I feel like the darkness is like bad, and bad things are gonna happen. But when Phil asked everybody if they were okay, and if they were scared of the dark, I felt like he cared. I know he cares for us. I know they both care for us. I know everyone I watch cares for us. And I just wish I had the chance to meet them. I wish I had the chance to explain to them what they are doing for me in my life and what they have done, how much they mean to me. They've helped me through my depression, my anxiety. They show emotion. And when they show emotion, I feel like I feel the same thing. I feel like I'm connected to them. I feel like somebody actually cares for me and that I'm not alone. Sorry about the dog, someone's at the door. I feel special in a way. So, get a Twitter. And when TATINIOF came out on YouTube Red, I really wanted to watch it. And when the story of TATINIOF came out, I wanted to watch it. I really wanted to watch it. Bring back the memories. Bring back the joy that I had. So that was this video. No, wait. So after the show, there was these girls that were in tears, and I was shaking. I couldn't move without feeling like I was gonna collapse, 'cause I was that upset. And there were these girls that were in tears, and I wanted to go up and I wanted to hug them and I wanted to cry with them. I felt like I wasn't the only one that they're helping. I want to show them how I feel. I want to tell them how I feel. I just want them. That sounds weird. Not like that. I just want them to tell me that it's okay. They'll be there for me. They'll always be there. That they love me. That they will be there every step of the way for me. And that they'll be there for everyone else. So, yeah. That was basically the story. So, but